tips and tricks to basically the C-channel, the subfloor, notching, and frame prepping your cuts. So essentially the Kusa, which is about 40% the weight of marine plywood, which is awesome. It's stronger, but it's a little more flexible. Okay, this is not in yet, by the way, folks. This is just, I've just placed this here now. But the thing I wanted to point out that's really important is when you're doing your cuts, when you're measuring them, when you're figuring all of this out, you have to make sure that your joints, your joins are along a frame line. Okay, not so easy. Okay, because you have to plan ahead. This I found out the hard way because I did my template and I neglected to mark off my frame lines, and luckily, by the grace of God, my Kusa, being the size it is, actually matched along the frame lines. That was just pure luck. But I did have to, as I'll show you here, I did have to kind of, you know, sorry, my camera work is bad. See that? They're going to get hammered in a little bit more into the channel, but and then of course the line is going to be perfectly matched. But you know, along the cut here, you just have to make sure that all of your bolts that go through the C channel are notched, okay, appropriately. That way you've got a good strength from your subframe insertion. It goes inside the C channel. Being that this trailer has absolutely no rust, I personally think it behooves you to dismantle a structure that's been basically part of a unilateral body, a monobody, for essentially the better part of 30 some odd years, right? So I do not see the logic in taking apart something that is so structurally sound. I think it weakens it. So I mean, this trailer has been in existence for a long time with a completely rotten subfloor, and she has done tremendously. And now she's got Kusa notched in underneath, and the bolts are perfectly circumferenced by the Kusa. So I think that's going to be all she needs, baby, for an extra added bit of support. Not that she ever needs it, because this thing is solid. It's as sound as a pound. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to basically measure out the balance of the flooring. And my next video will be to show you that inside the flooring will go all of my underbelly LED wiring and all of my overhead lights, and I have extra wiring here, which is going to go to a push button light array here to turn on specific lights that are specifically wired to this wiring setup. But then I'll also have a wireless rig which will go to a control box, which will do the underlay wire. There's going to be a whole LED thing underneath, and then inside the walls are basically going to be of a special type of plastic which glows. Yeah, you heard me. It will glow. So let's hope I get this right. All right. I think in theory it'll work, but we will only see. The test of time, that will tell. Okay, check the next video, and hopefully we'll see a little bit more progress. Wiring, which is going to be white wiring now, because that will tell me that's the LED wiring, which enables me to handle the LED lights. You know, there's actually, you need a 20 gauge wire for that. I'm using an 18 just to be on the safe side. That way she's carrying a nice load and it can handle a lot of lights. And the power, there are 4 wire connectors that will go to each LED 16-foot strip, which basically will do a little number and go around inside, so that the 3 walls here, or maybe 4, I haven't decided. There were 4 in the original design. I'm thinking about doing away with that one. It doesn't seem so necessary to me to have an inside wall there, but we'll see. that's basically the plan. And then the wall here, we'll do some sort of glowing as well, you know. And the wall to the shower and the wall to the bedroom. So the 1, 2, 3 walls here and 1, 2, 3 walls there, hopefully will glow with a remote, and I'll be able to change the colors.